G'day YouTube, and I decided to do sort of like a more in-depth sort of video on my parts of my collection. So this is my special edition shelf and all my Blu-rays. So I'll be taking out movies and special editions. I won't be taking out everything because that'll take a bit of fucking time. But stuff that's interesting, stuff that I think people haven't seen, I'll bring out. So anyway, first up we've got Cryptic Plasm DVD hard box. Released by Black Lava Entertainment. This was limited to 200 copies. I got 159. It also comes with a signed picture of Brian Paull, the director. If you haven't seen anything by Brian Paull and you're into gore, you're very much missing out. So I would say get on that. And then next up, let me just cover that. Next up, German hard box of Crossbearer, which is like a fun sort of grimy exploitation slasher film. Fun shit. Damn it. Let me just put the camera down for a second. Next up, we've got The World of Marion Dora, which is a box set, a DVD box set of 3 of Marion Dora's horror films, as well as a bunch of shorts. I got this mainly for the copy of Melancholy der Engel, because it's like one of the only English subtitled copies you could get at the time. Debris Documenta doesn't have English subtitles, but there's not much talking in it, so it doesn't really make sense to have subtitles in it. So yeah, good shit. Goes for a pretty penny these days. Goes for a little bit. And then we've got American Werewolf in London, Bird with a Crystal Plumage, Candyman. Those 3, they're 4K special editions by Arrow Video. They're very nice. Candyman, I fucking dropped it. I never got a replacement. So yeah, it's one of the first special editions I got. So I guess it kind of has sentimental value why I never replaced it. Next up, Cat O' Nine Tails by Dario Argento. Bird with a Crystal Plumage and Cat O' Nine Tails. They're part of the same sort of unconnected trilogy. So yeah. And then just trilogy of Giallo films. And then next up, we've got Deep Red, special edition, limited collector's edition by Arrow Video, 4K. Deep Red by Dario Argento. It does have several cuts of the film, which is nice. And then one of the nicer sort of ones I have, which is the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment, which is a beautiful 4K box set of the first 4 Hellraiser films on 4K. Probably the better Hellraiser films. The rest are kind of shit. Plus a book called Ages of Desire, which is really sort of like compiled notes about the film, making of the films, and lots of screenshots from behind the scenes, pictures from behind the scenes, Beautiful, beautiful edition. Then after that, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. One of my favourite films ever. I just love Michael Rooker in that film. It's amazing. One of my favourite horror films. One of my favourite serial killer films. If not my favourite serial killer film ever made. And probably one of my favourite films ever made. And then next up, limited Blu-ray release of Intruder by Umbrella Entertainment. Beautiful. Severance, which is great. If you haven't seen Severance, you should definitely check that out. That is probably one of the funnier British horror comedies out there, but it doesn't get a lot of recognition. It's directed by Christopher Smith, the guy who did Triangle and Creep and Black Death with Sean Bean and a bunch of other stuff, but that's probably my favourite film of his. Then the Terrifier full film collection. This is the retail version of that big Art Attack box set that came out through Umbrella Entertainment late last year. It's good. It's good. It's nice. I enjoy the Terrifier films quite immensely. So, yeah. 4 films because it also has the what do you call it? The anthology that Terrifier was spun off from All Hallows Eve, and that's on 4K as well. It's on the Terrifier disc, so yeah. Another 4K, we've got Thesis, which is a great Spanish film about I'd unpack the special editions, but I only have the one hand free. Great Spanish film, great Spanish sort of horror thriller film about this university student who's doing her thesis on violence in film, and she comes across a film in the archives of the university film library that she thinks is a snuff film, so she starts to investigate. It's very good. Umbrella Entertainment. And then there's my imprint box set. So the first of my DVD special editions, then it goes to Arrow, then it goes to Umbrella, and then imprint, which is Silver Screams Cinema, which is basically a box set of a bunch of black and white horror films from the 40s and 50s. Some Boris Karloff stuff. It's good. It's good. Fun shit. Then the limited edition box set of The Uninvited and The Unseen. Again, I think those are 50s horror films. Great. The Orphanage on... So these are all Blu-ray. The Orphanage on Blu-ray. And great Spanish film about this woman and her husband. They move into an old abandoned orphanage. They move into an old abandoned orphanage with their son so they can restart the orphanage. The wife is from the orphanage. And her son goes missing. And she starts, probably about a year after he disappears, she starts seeing visions of a child she thinks is her son, but it's something else. Beautiful film. I always thought that it was a Guillermo del Toro film, but it turns out no, it's not. It's just presented by Guillermo del Toro. Then the Vision, the Wes Craven Film Collection, which is Blu-ray a 3-disc Blu-ray set of Deadly Blessing, The People Under the Stairs, and Serpent in the Rainbow, which is probably my favourite Wes Craven movie. It also comes with a little booklet and some art cards. I can't show you the collection. I enjoy Deadly Blessing, but the two best of the three is my favourite of the three is The Serpent and the Rainbow. The best of the three is probably People Under the Stairs. Not to say that Serpent and the Rainbow isn't good, it's just, yeah. And then next up, Blu-ray special edition of lenticular cover of Halloween 2. Comes with some art cards. It's got the theatrical and the television cut, which is the idea of a TV cut has just always been weird to me, because ever since I was a kid, anyway, in Australia, we didn't really cut many films unless it's got like a rape scene in it. Most of the shit just goes on uncut. So, and then 4K special edition of Green Room. Great film. Love Anton Yelchin. Great movie. Check it out. Yeah, Green Room. Then we've got Inside. Famous for being one of the new French extremity horror films. Inside is probably the least disturbing of those new French extremity films. I think it gets a little overhyped. It gets a little overhyped when it comes to how like violent and graphic it is, but it is a pretty fun watch. I believe it to be a pretty fun watch. And then next up, we've got 4K special edition of You're Next. Again, it's got art cards and like a little booklet and shit like that. But again, one hand, so I can't really pull it out. I'll probably do an in-depth video on just the special editions alone. And we got Tim Burton's Beetlejuice. Love Beetlejuice. It's the 4K Steelbook edition, which comes with like a bunch of art cards and shit like that. And there's an episode of the old Beetlejuice cartoon on there. Then next up, we've got Nightmare on Elm Street, the original 4K Blu-ray. Basically the same thing. They're both from Warner Brothers. They're both pretty nice editions. And then into, I guess, their standards. There is some special editions in here, but they're, yeah. You'll notice I really only sort of separate my limited editions into companies. Then standards, if they're from a company, I just put them alphabetically. So anyway, first up, first season of The Following. Fun shit. Love Kevin Bacon in that. Retro Horror Double Feature, Volume 2 from Umbrella Entertainment. It's got 2 Christopher Lee films, Circus of Fear and The Bloody Judge. Fun shit. Retro Horror Double Feature, Volume 2 again. From Umbrella Entertainment. The original 13 Ghosts from 1960 and the remake from, I think it was 2002? Let me check when it's from. 2001. I was slightly off. And then Retro Horror Triple Feature, Volume 3, which has The Invisible Man Returns, The Invisible Woman, and The Invisible Agent. Fun shit. Retro Horror Double Feature, Volume 5, which has Dr. Cyclops and the Cult of the Cobra. Vincent Price Double Feature, which comes with The Mad Magician and Tingler. Fun shit. I love Vincent Price. I need more of his stuff. I do have House on Haunted Hill, but I need a lot more of his stuff. Then a blood-soaked double feature from Blue Underground, which is basically just a Bruno Mattei double feature with Hell of the Living Dead and Rats Night of Terror. I haven't watched either, but they're supposed to be fun, so I've got to watch them. Then we've got a neon and blood-drenched double feature, which is two Joe Begos films, VFW and Bliss. I do enjoy a good Joe Begos movie. If you can, you should watch both of those. Next up, we've got Abigail from last year, which I found very fun, so I thought I might as well buy it. Then Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Such a stupid fucking movie, but so much fun. I find it fun, at least. Alice, Sweet Alice, classic, Brooke Shields. All the Colors of the Dark, Sergio Martino, still haven't watched it. American Mary with Catherine Isabel, directed by the Soska sisters. This is fucking amazing. If you can find it, buy it. If you can watch it somewhere, watch it. It's about this medical student played by Catherine Isabel, Mary, and to make some extra money, she starts doing to make some extra money for her bills for medical school. She starts doing extreme body modification on the side, and then something happens at school, and she just sort of keeps doing body modification, and it's sort of like a descent into madness. She just becomes a completely different person. Catherine Isabel is fucking amazing in that movie. American Mary, check it out if you can. Next up, Angst this is a Cult Epics release. Angst. This is a fucking amazing Austrian serial killer film from the late 80s. I think late 80s? Late 80s, early 90s. It is fucking amazing. There's very little dialogue, but it is a tense movie. If you can see it, see it. I think it's on Tubi in America, so I doubt that I have Americans watching me, but if I do, I've got like 25 views on my last video, so if I do, watch it. If I don't, find it. Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Comes Home. Fun shit. Terrible fucking movies, but definitely fun. Antebellum, which stars, that's it, Janelle Monáe. I heard this was a terrible fucking movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I did enjoy it thoroughly. It's what do I say? It's a We Was Kangs movie. If you know what I mean. Next up, Antlers, presented by Guillermo del Toro. It's a Wendigo horror movie. It's very good. Guillermo del Toro presents it. Antlers, if you can see it, watch it. As Above, So Below, pretty good found footage film. The Barons, which is pretty fun. It's a British horror movie. It stars one of the guys that's Stephen Moyer, one of the guys from True Blood, if you remember that show. And yeah, The Barons. It's about this family that goes camping, and then they go camping, and they start stumbling sort of across dead forest animals. It's about the Jersey Devil. Like, it's in the description of the movie, so yeah, check it out. It's pretty fun. Beast. I don't know why I still have this. I didn't love this movie. This wasn't great. So yeah. Beelzebub, with Joaquin Cosio and Tobin Bell. Great Mexican horror film. some fucked up shit. It's essentially about about the demons possessing these people so that they can try and kill a child that's supposed to be the second coming of Christ, and this detective gets entangled in it, and yeah, it's insane, but it's fun. Beyond, Lucio Fulci. If you're watching this channel, you've probably seen this. Fun zombie shit. Gates of Hell. Awesome. The Black Phone from 2023. Fun shit. I loved Ethan Hawke in this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it in the cinema. Brutal, which is sort of like a serial killer film from Unearthed Films. Unearthed is like, they release fucked up shit, so it's a pretty fucked up movie. So if you can find it, watch it though. It's pretty fun, but it is fucked up. Black Swan with Natalie Portman. I do consider Black Swan a horror movie, so yeah. Blink Twice from last year with Channing Tatum. Probably the most fucked up theatrical movie of last year. Blood Rage, probably my second favorite Thanksgiving slasher. There's probably 4 of them, or 5 of them, or 6 of them, so, yeah. But, Blood Rage, fun shit. Bloody Birthday, Body Parts with Jeff Fahey. I did quite enjoy that movie. So essentially, it's about this doctor, a psychologist, who he gets in a crash on the way to an appointment, and to save him, the doctor that he has, to save him from losing his arm, the surgeon implants the arm of another person on him. What he doesn't realize is that arm is actually the arm of a serial killer. And it sounds stupid. It is pretty stupid, but it's fun. Bone Tomahawk, haven't watched it. Brain Damage, Frank Henenlotter, fun shit. Bug, by William Friedkin. This is such a tense and paranoid fucking movie. But Ashley Judd, Michael Shannon. Ashley Judd's amazing. Michael Shannon's amazing in it, as always. Harry Connick Jr.'s all right in it. But yeah, if you can watch it, watch it. The Burbs. I do consider The Burbs a horror movie. I do love me some Joe Dante. Dante. The Cabin in the Woods. I don't love it as much as I used to, but I still do love it. Fun shit. Cannibal Ferox. Cherry Falls, Christine, Cocaine Bear, Cockneys vs. Zombies. If you can find this, watch it. This is fucking hilarious. It's basically about a bunch of Cockney bank robbers and their hostages, as well as their elderly grandparents. Their foul-mouthed elderly grandparents killing zombies. It's as stupid as it sounds, but it is good. It is good. Coffin Rock, Cold Light of Day. I still haven't watched this shit. I've had it for like a year now. I still haven't watched it. It's a fictionalized version of the events of the murders and the apprehension of Dennis Nilsen, who was a British serial killer who killed gay men. I've heard it's good. I still haven't watched it. Coming Home in the Dark. This is a great New Zealand sort of like psychological survival horror. This family goes on holiday. They have a picnic by the beach, and they're suddenly accosted by this guy on the cover, and he just wants to play a game with them. It's fun shit. It's good. It is very fucking good. If you haven't seen it, haven't seen it, find it. The Conjuring 3-film collection. I know these movies are trash, but I do love them. I have a soft spot for them. I grew up with them. The Craft Legacy. Still haven't watched it. Crawl. Fun croc horror, or alligator horror, technically. Fun shit. Creep. This shit is fucking awesome. Christopher Smith, the guy who directed Severance, which I talked about before. This woman, played by Franca Potente, she leaves a house party and she goes to the London Underground to catch a train. She falls asleep while waiting for her train. She wakes up, she realizes, oh no, fuck, I'm stuck in the train station. So, and turns out she starts being stalked by this mutated creature named Craig that's actually a cannibalistic sort of mutant. Cuckoo, fun little sort of creature feature, fun shit. Cure, great Japanese sort of psychological serial killer horror film. Fucking amazing. Watch it. The Curse of the Weeping Woman. So bad, but so good. Curtains, Canadian slasher. I still haven't watched it. It didn't work on my old fucking multi-region player, and now I need to get another one, and hopefully it'll work on that. Cut, great little Aussie slasher. If you have not seen that, check it out. Cut. It's got Kylie Minogue, probably one of the most. It's got Kylie Minogue and Molly Ringwald. Very good shit. Cut. Daniel Isn't Real, which stars Miles Robbins and Patrick Schwarzenegger. This movie is fucking amazing. Guy, I forgot his name. What's his fucking... Luke Nightingale. He leaves his sort of childhood imaginary friend Daniel behind, and as he's become sort of like a detached, awkward adult, Daniel shows back up again, and it's such a fun, well, not fun, it's a very depressing movie, and it's such a good fucking movie. Great sort of take on mental health. Not a great take on mental health, but take on mental illness. It's great. It's great. The Dark and the Wicked, Shudder exclusive, fucking amazing. Dead Silence, one of the only James Wan. I'm just kidding. I don't love James Wan, but he does have a saving grace. He did create Dead Silence. Deadly Virtues. Haven't watched it yet. Looks fucked up. Need to watch it. Death Screams. So bad it's good. 80s slasher. This movie is fucking horrible. Deep Blue Sea. Fun 90s shark attack movie. Super Smart Sharks. Fucking amazing. The Dentist Collection. Still haven't watched it. Doesn't work on my fucking player. The Devil's Backbone. Probably my favorite Guillermo del Toro film that I have. Well, I've only seen one Guillermo del Toro film, but beautiful film, set against the backdrop of the Spanish Civil War. Amazing movie. And then we go to the next shelf. We've got The Devil Rides Out, Christopher Lee, Hammer Horror, great shit. We get Don't Breathe, fun shit. Doom Asylum, great sort of trashy 80s, I guess what you would call straight-to-video horror film, slasher film, quippy slasher. It's got that one of the chicks from Sex and the City in it. It's good. Dr. Lamb, Category 3 serial killer film, fun shit. Dracula, Prince of Darkness. I do love me some Christopher Lee, and as I've said in my previous video, Christopher Lee is my favorite Dracula. The Driller Killer, directed by Abel Ferreira. His first film, I believe, and probably his worst, but We did get King of New York because of this movie, so his worst, but his most. It's probably as fun as King of New York, to be honest. Edge of the Axe. Spanish guy tries to make 80s American slasher film. Doesn't do very well. Evil Dead remake sequel. I don't know. Very good, obviously. Evil Ed. Fun sort of gory. Evil Ed. Fun sort of gory. I guess it's basically a splatter film. It's about this guy named Ed who works as censoring films, and he starts to try and get a rating for this new horror film, and he goes kind of fucking nuts. It's fun shit. Excision. That movie is fucking amazing. Again, see it. It's got Annalyn McCord, that Putin If I Was Your Mother chick. If you know, you know. Basically about this high school chick who is very, very fucking mentally ill. So she's fucking insane. But it's more of a psychological film. There's a lot of blood and gore and sexualized shit in it, but it's not actually happening. It's sort of part of her imagination, so to speak. So yeah, but great shit. Fall, fun shit. Final Destination collection, 5-film collection, all the Final Destination movies. I love those fucking movies. I've loved them since I was a kid. Firestarter remake, still haven't watched it. 47 Meters Down, which is a really fun sort of survival horror movie. These chicks, they go cage diving with sharks. The cage detaches from the boat, breaks off the arm on the boat, and just fucking falls to the bottom of the sea. They've got a few hours of oxygen. They're surrounded by sharks. It's fucking insane. 47 Meters Down, Uncaged, also fun. Four Flies on Grey Velvet by Dario Argento. Of those three, of Cat O' Nine Tails and Bird with a Crystal Plumage, I probably enjoy this the most. Yeah, Four Flies on Grey Velvet, great giallo. Freaky, love it. Funny fucking shit. It's funny seeing Vince Vaughn, like a 6'5" behemoth, play a serial killer that's possessed by a teenage girl. It's kind of fucking funny. Friday the 13th, 8-film collection. First 8 Friday the 13th. Freddy vs. Jason, fun shit. Fright Night, my favourite vampire film of all time. The Frighteners. I can't say it's my favourite Peter Jackson horror film because I haven't seen any others, but I do love Frighteners. From Hell, Johnny Depp and what's her fucking name? Heather Graham, I think it is. It's alright. The Furies, fun fucking Aussie slasher about these two friends that are kidnapped and sort of put in this arena. So this arena with a bunch of other kidnapped chicks, and they have to fight the Furies, which is all these guys. A bunch of serial killers, and it's all being filmed. So fun shit. The Furies, amazing gore in that movie. Ghostland, great shit. Ginger Snaps trilogy. I think I've only seen one. I still need to see the other two. Girls Night Out, still need to fucking watch that. Green Inferno director's cut. I've seen the Green Inferno, but I have not seen the director's cut. So, but I actually enjoyed that. Gutter Balls, gory rape revenge slasher, practical effects, fucking amazing. If you can deal with rape in movies, you can. That movie is fucked, but it's fun. Rob Zombie's Halloween Ultimate Edition, Halloween 1 and 2 Ultimate Edition. I actually enjoyed those movies. I have a bit of nostalgia for them. They were the first Halloween movies I saw. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Technically not horror. Horror adjacent. Hanger. Directed by the same guy that directed Gutter Balls. This is the grossest fucking movie I've seen. And I've seen a bunch of movies called the Vomit Gore Trilogy. So that should illustrate just how fucking... I will say one thing. Dirty tampon tea bags. Fuck me, that was disgusting. Happy Birthday to Me. Classic 80s Canadian slasher. Happy Death Day. Fun. The Haunting. I never saw the original. I enjoyed that. I thought it was fun. Haunting in Connecticut. Sort of haunted house possession movie. Fun shit. Hellfest. Which is a Hellfest, which is a sort of amusement park slasher film. Fun shit. Hell High, technically rape revenge slasher. Fun shit. Trashy. Sleazy. Fucking fun. Heretic from last year. Great shit. Sorority Row. Oh, I know it's technically an H, but in my autistic brain, Sorority Row is a remake of The House on Sorority Row, so it deserves to be an H. The house that Jack built. I didn't find this as fucked as so many other people did. I mean, I guess there is, like, actual animal abuse in the movie. Like, that part was fucked, but most of it's not that bad. The Human Centipede. Oh, this is the worst movie ever made. Fuck me, it's not that bad. This, on the other hand, The Human Centipede 2, full sequence. Wow. There's a bit at the end with a pregnant chick that is fucking, that'll fuck you up. Human Centipede 3, still need to finish that. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Blu-ray collection, fun shit. I Saw the Devil, great Korean sort of revenge serial killer horror movie, great shit. I Saw What You Did, still haven't seen it, but it's got Joan Crawford in it, and it's a horror movie, so. I Sell the Dead, which is a fictional take of Burke and Hare. I Spit on Your Grave remake. Immaculate from last year, that was so much fun. In a Violent Nature. People say that this is Walking the movie. I guess, yeah, there is a lot of walking in it, but quite a few of those kills make up for all the walking. Inbred, still have to watch it. Inferno. I love Suspiria, but I probably got more enjoyment out of Inferno than I did Suspiria. I know that's sacrilege, I know, but Insidious Chapter 2, Insidious Chapter 3, Insidious The Last Key, Insidious The Red Door. Fun shit. Irreversible. This is probably the hardest rape scene I've ever had to fucking sit through. That is... I know it sounds insane. Oh, the hardest rape scene I've ever had to sit through. But if you watch that is the most uncomfortable 10 minutes of your fucking life. Stephen King's It miniseries. Love Tim Curry. And Jacob's Ladder with Tim Robbins. Amazing shit. And then what's next up? Knock at the Cabin. M. Night Shyamalan, I found it fun. Quiet Anne, Japanese folk horror anthology, I still need to watch it.
The Last Exorcism, Eli Roth, still need to watch it. Last House on the Left, definitely a lot more graphic and brutal than the remake, but I wouldn't say this is not a fun watch. This is just hard to sit through, but yeah. The Last Matinee, fucking amazing Uruguayan slasher film about a bunch of people who get locked in a movie theater by a psychotic killer. Fun shit. Last Night in Soho by Edgar Wright. Fun sort of, I guess, like haunting horror film. Fun shit. Legion, terrible but fun. Let Me In, pretty good. Lights Out, still haven't watched. Lords of Salem, still haven't watched. Lost Boys 2, The Tribe. I love these Lost Boys sequels. I find them fun. They are cheesy and just fun shit. Lost Boys 2, The Tribe. Just check it out. Give it a chance. Lamberto Bava's Macabre. That was a weird fucking watch, but a fun watch nonetheless. Mad Heidi. It's an exploitation revenge film, horror film, about a girl named Heidi who tries to kill a dictator who finds the lactose intolerant to be inferior, so he locks up the lactose intolerant, and he kills people who sell goat cheese. It's fucking hilarious. It sounds stupid, and it is, but it's so much fun. The Mangler, directed by Toby Hooper, stars Robert Englund. Great shit, fun shit, based on a Stephen King short story. Good shit. Maniac remake. I saw this before Maniac. I love this movie. Elijah Wood was amazing. It was amazing. Maniac Cop. Always had a soft spot for these movies since I saw them as a kid. Maniac Cop. Great shit. Martyrs. Yeah, that's fucking hard to watch. The Menu with Ralph Fiennes, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Nicholas Hoult. Good shit. Very fun. Midsummer. The Mothman Prophecies. Mr. Sardonicus, which is like I think it's a 30s or a 40s horror movie. I can't remember specifically. The Mummy Shroud, which I still haven't fucking watched, but I do love me some Hammer films. Give me a second here. I do love me some Hammer movies, so I'll probably watch that again. I'll probably watch it. The Mutilator, fucking trashy 80s slasher movie. Aren't they the most beautiful fucking words you've ever heard? Necrotronic, still have to watch it. Never Let Go. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as bad as people said. It was bad, though. New Year's Evil, one of the only New Year's slasher films from 1979. So much fucking fun. So much fucking fun. The Night House, it's great. It's on Disney Plus in Australia. Watch it. Night of the Demon, which also goes by, which also goes by Curse of the Demon. Fun shit. Night Swim. This movie was horrible, but oh so good. Killer Swimming Pool. So fucking hilarious. Night Train Murders, which is, I think it's an Italian ripoff of Last House on the Left. I still haven't watched it, but yeah. Nightbreed. I love Clive Barker, and that extended cut is amazing. Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Not as bad as people said, but yeah, still pretty bad. Night Watch, Day Watch, great sort of Russian supernatural horror films. 976 Evil, directed by Robert Englund, still have to watch it. The Nun, shitty. Oddity, Irish sort of ghost film, great. Orphan First Kill. That was fucking amazing. Pain, still need to watch it. Piranha 3D. Trashy, sleazy fun. Plague of the Zombies, Hammer horror fun. Popcorn, underrated. Give me a second here. Fuck me. Ugh. Yeah, Popcorn, underrated 80s slasher with, what's that fucking name? Jill Schoelen. So much fun. The Pope's Exorcist, such a fucking horrible movie. So good, though. Possession of Michael King. This is a great little fucking possession horror movie about this guy named Michael King, whose wife dies, and after that he tries to spend his time disproving that the afterlife exists. So he wants to film himself doing as many satanic rituals as possible to show that Satan and the afterlife don't exist. And he gets possessed. I mean, it's called The Possession of Michael King. What did you expect? The Power, great period piece, haunted house film, great shit. Priest, Paul Bettany, fun shit. Prom Night remake. I didn't hate it as much as everybody did back in the day. So, The Prowler, one of my favourite slasher films ever. Psycho Goreman, so much fun. The First Purge, The Forever Purge, fun shit. Quatermass in the Pit, still haven't watched it. Random Acts of Violence, directed by Jay Baruchel. Fun shit. Rasputin the Mad Monk, Christopher Lee, fun Hammer horror shit. Reanimator, classic. Bride of Reanimator, still have to watch. Renfield, fun shit. Ready or Not, I love Samara Weaving. Red State, probably Kevin Smith's best fucking movie in my opinion. And then we've got, let me just take these fuckers out. Then we've got Red Ink with Nicholas Hope from Bad Boy Bubby. Fun little worst place in the world to fucking work movie. It's called Inhuman Resources in America, if you can, yeah. The Reef, found footage shark movie, good shit. And then The Reptile, Hammer horror, of course it's good. The Riot with Anthony Hopkins, pretty fun. Road Games, fucking amazing. Road Train, still need to watch it. Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, Saw 7, The Final Chapter, Jigsaw or Saw 8, Spiral or Saw 9, Spiral from the Book of Saw or Saw 9, Saw 10, Sawney, Flesh at Man, still need to watch it. Scarecrows. This is a fucking amazing late 80s, early 90s. I think it's 89, if I'm not... it's 88, yeah. Great sort of late 80s sort of supernatural slasher film. Basically about these people, they rob a military base, like they rob Fort Knox and they take this family hostage, and they take this plane, and somebody double crosses the robbers double cross each other, and they end up in the field, haunted by the fucking spirits of demon worshipping hillbilly farmers. Fun shit. Scare Me. It's pretty funny. Scream 4. Need a 4K. Shark Night 3D. Fun shit. Sinister. Again, fun shit. Skinner just recently got this. I need to watch this. Because I love Ted Raimi. Slither. James Gunn's best fucking movie. Snowtown. Great Aussie serial killer film based on a true story. Watch the shit out of that movie. It's great. Society by Brian Usner. Fun shit. Stage Fright. I know this is technically sacrilege to say, but this is probably my favorite Michele Soavi film. I'm not that fond of Cemetery Man. I just found it weird. But yeah, Stage Fright. Fun shit. Starry Eyes. Basically like sort of like a demon possession movie, sort of. It's hard to describe, but it's very fucking good. It is very fucking good. Stop motion, Shudder exclusive, fucking amazing. Straight Jacket, Joan Crawford, obviously, fucking amazing. The Stylist, which is sort of like a girly version of Maniac. Fun shit, though. The Substance from last year. Fun shit. A Tale of Two Sisters. That was backwards for some fucking reason. That was Kim Ji-woon. Fucking amazing. South Korean ghost story. Amazing. The Uninvited. I know what you're thinking. Tale of Two Sisters, then The Uninvited. That's a remake of Tale of Two Sisters, so. Terror Train, Jamie Lee Curtis, classic slasher. Leatherface. Leatherface is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre prequel, so yes, it belongs in T. Thanksgiving. Fucking amazing. The Tunnel. Great Aussie found footage. Unfriended and Unfriended Dark Web. I enjoyed these after years of fucking hating them. I watched them again and I found them pretty fun, so. Unhinged. It says it's an action film, but I think it's more of a horror movie. The Unholy with Jeffrey Dean Morgan from like 2023. I kind of loved that movie. Urban Legend Trilogy. Fun shit. Vamp with Grace Jones, Dee Dee Pfeiffer, and Getty Watanabe. Great fun vampire film. John Carpenter's Vampire. It gets more shit than it deserves. Violation. Rape Revenge. That movie is fucking depressing. The Voices with Ryan Reynolds. Fun shit. Watcher. With Michael Monroe. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Watchers. What We Do in the Shadows. Hilarious horror comedy mockumentary about a bunch of vampires who room with each other. Winchester. I found it fun. The Witches. Hammer Horror. Fun, obviously. Wolf Creek. The Woman. Wormwood Apocalypse, Maxine, You'll Never Find Me. You need to check that out. That's fucking amazing. And then finally, Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap. So, yeah. If you like the video, like, or don't like, I don't really fucking care. I'm just doing this because I've always kind of wanted to do it. I've liked YouTube since I was a kid, so I guess I'm a nerd. And yeah, subscribe if you want to subscribe. I don't give a fuck again. Anyway, bye.